Jerod Mayo was back in front of reporters on Wednesday. And here's the quick timeline. After the loss in London on Sunday, Jerod Mayo says we're a soft team across the board. On Monday, he tried a little bit of the cleanup on aisle 5 by explaining how he meant soft, stop the run the ball, like it really wasn't an insult. Hey, you guys in the locker room, you're all soft. All you professional football players who've been putting your bodies on the line for your careers in the NFL, you're all soft. He tried to take a little bit of the sting out of that. That same day, he got called out a couple of different times by former Patriots coach Bill Belichick, both on the Pat McAfee show, on the Let's Go podcast. So yesterday, Mayo was back, and I thought early on he would be asked the very simple, straightforward question, do you have a response to Bill Belichick's criticism of your comments? It came later near the end, and it was more of a roundabout reference to Belichick, but it was there. It was there. So here's a little of Jerod Mayo from yesterday about the reference to the team as soft, plus the criticism from his predecessor in New England.
Did you say anything more to the guys in light of your comments on Sunday that they were playing soft right now?
We're on to the Jets today. We've had those conversations. I've always looked at that as an opportunity to go out there and prove everyone wrong. That's how, and once again, going back to a chip on your shoulder, we've all had those chips on our shoulders at times that have gotten us through. And so this is no different.
Would you want them to get mad, for instance? Like, are you trying to do that with some of those comments?
Look, I'm just telling you, like when I talk after games, it's about what I see out there on the field at that current time. In saying that, like the guys are preparing like it's any other week, and we're talking about the Jets.
Are you disappointed at all that Bill has been vocal and has taken, feels like, some shots at this process?
Look, like I said, my main focus is the guys inside of this building, not only the players, but also the coaches and the rest of the staff. And look, as soon as we turn this thing around, then we'll be okay.
Mayo also said, as an introductory remark, that when he talks to the media, he's talking to the players. Well, when he talked to the media and said the team is soft across the board, he had just talked to the players directly. So I don't understand the point of a post-game press conference being a message to the team when you've just spoken to the team. Midweek press conference, I get it. I think this is just Mayo scrambling to undo what was a mistake. He got caught up in the moment, and he shouldn't have said what he said. So now he's emulating Belichick. We're on to the Jets. We're on to Cincinnati. We're on to this. We're on to that. I think he's learning on the fly, and this gets back to something Jason Garrett has said. Hey, we all want these press conferences to be entertaining, but then when coaches say things, they get criticized for them. That's why all you ever get from the coaches who are careful and smart and understand the connection between what they say and how it bites them in the buttocks, you get coach speak. You get nothing. You get nothing. And from some guys, it's obvious you're getting nothing as you get it, like Belichick. From Nick Saban, he would always deliver his words in an entertaining way, and you go back and look at what he said, and it's like, that guy didn't give us anything. That's the best way to deal with it. Act like you're giving them something, and then at the end of the day, you're really not giving them anything. Because anything you say can and will be used against you. That's the reality. For anyone who speaks to the media on a regular basis as part of their job, but for coaches who have to speak to the media all the time, if you come out of that locker room to the press room and you say, we have a soft team across the board, what do you expect the reaction to be? Especially when it's a proud franchise like the Patriots, who had just fired Bill Belichick earlier this year, and a guy who really didn't spend many years in coaching. Really, not that many at all. Michael Hawley was talking about this yesterday. Jerod Mayo was working at NBC Sports Boston and said to Michael, I'm not going to coach. I'm not going to work all those hours. And then he got lured into it by Emperor Palpatine to come join the effort and ultimately take over. And now there's this weird stuff going on where Mayo's caught between Belichick and Kraft. And bottom line is, you just got to be careful. And you got to be more careful in a spot like the one that Jerod Mayo is currently in. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.